Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. A long time no see. How long has it been? It's been like a little over a week, I guess, since we posted a video. We did pick up the camera this last weekend and we vlogged some, so you guys will see that on Wednesday or Friday this week, and then whatever other day I'll put up part 2 of our failed adoption, or failed match journey. I don't want to say failed adoption because we're still adopting. It's just that was a little bit of a bump in the road. So I am at a dog visit right now. For those of you who are new and don't know, I work and pet sit. So one of the things, or most of what we do, is go and spend a set amount of time with clients there's one, and let them play outside, walk them, feed them, kind of whatever we're supposed to be doing for them. So I am here doing one of those today. I have a couple today, but I just wanted to sit down and talk with you guys and kind of give you an update on how things have been going. I didn't post anything last week. Part of that was because I decided to go up to Georgia. Other than Derek, my best friends in the whole entire world are in Georgia, and so spending time with my niece and nephew it's just really special to me, and it always lifts my spirits, and always kind of, I normally come back in a much better like headspace than I left in. And I knew that I really needed that. But I knew kind of going forward, we don't know how long the wait is going to be until our next call, and so I knew that I kind of needed to work as hard as I could right now to kind of get in a better mood and a better mindset, and really kind of get back into just patiently waiting, as hard as that is. And so spending time in Georgia kind of really helped me reset a little bit and just spend time with people that I love so much and who make me happy. And so coming back, I just felt different. I felt kind of like my old self a little bit more. And so I came back this last weekend. Derek and I spent the weekend together. We're just kind of like back into normal life, I guess. It seems like a weird thing to say, that we're like back to normal life, because what happened was like a huge thing and we thought our lives were changing drastically, and then they didn't. And so I'm just like, I don't know, it was just a weird place to be in, and so I'm grateful to kind of be, I don't want to say over it, because I'm not over it. I just feel better. I feel like, you know, I know that we're going to get another call. I don't know when. I'm hoping that it will be soon, like maybe in the next month or so, but I just feel, I don't know how else to put it other than kind of more like back to normal. I felt so different when we got back from going to pick up the baby, and then when everything fell apart and I got home and I was like, now what do I do? Like, how do I go back to normal life when I thought we were going to get our daughter? And so it's been, gosh, has it been no. Tomorrow will be 3 weeks since we found out about everything. And so definitely not a ton of time. I think sometimes I'm a little hard on myself of like, come on, get over it already. Like, it's been a while. It's only been 3 weeks and it was a huge thing to go through. So I'm sorry about the lack of videos last week. Like I said, part of the reason why I didn't post anything is because I was gone, and then another part was like, I just didn't feel like I had anything to say. Sometimes I feel like if I don't have anything meaningful to say, or that is going to like impact someone's life, then I should just not say anything. And that's just kind of how I felt last week. Like, I was just in such a weird headspace, and I just didn't know kind of what was next for us. And I'm having to learn to kind of be okay with not knowing what's next, and just kind of being in this in-between place of like, it's not like I have to prepare myself to not have children because we're adopting, but yet I don't know when it's going to happen. And so it's like this weird in-between place of not knowing when something's going to happen, but knowing that something's going to happen, but you just, I don't know. It's just a weird thing. I've also been sick. Derek just got over bronchitis. I feel like maybe I'm getting it as well. And so it was just a lot of stuff together. And so if you follow us on Instagram, I know I posted at least once or twice last week to kind of let you guys know that we were okay, and that, you know, we were just kind of living in the in between silence. Last week, or this last weekend, we went and swam with manatees. You guys can look forward to that footage. That was amazing. I told Derek, a couple of our friends were like, what would prompt you to go swim with manatees? And it has a lot to do with infertility and adoption, but also with my weight loss, how much I've changed and how much I feel like for the first few years of my life, I didn't experience anything because I was so overweight that I just couldn't. And so now that I can actually do that, I want to do everything that I can. And so Derek and I went to a place called Crystal River and we swam with manatees on Sunday. Such an amazing experience. I got some really cool footage on the GoPro, but nothing could compare to like being in that water and having these huge creatures just swim up to you and they just look right in your mask and get right in your face, and it was really a really cool experience. So we did that. We went out and purchased our first family vehicle, so we'll show that to you guys soon. I want to do a whole video on kind of how to stay positive and stay hopeful while you're waiting. I've had a lot of people ask and be like, hey, you know, what are you doing to stay motivated and stay positive? And, you know, with all of the not even negative things that are going on, like the failed match, but just even if you haven't experienced a failed match, the waiting and adoption is brutal. So I want to do a whole video on that, but one thing, I'd say the number one thing that has helped me continue moving forward and continue being hopeful is just to plan for it to happen. I mean, we went out and bought our first family vehicle, which was huge, you know, kind of speaking in faith and saying, this is going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. So I'm going to need this bigger car sometime, at some point in time, hopefully soon. I'm believing it will be soon. And doing stuff like that, even going out. I mean, I buy baby clothes, little bits here and there all the time, and I kind of save it for those days when I'm really feeling doubtful, when I'm really having a rough day and I'm really down and I'm thinking, I don't know, when is this ever going to happen? Is it going to happen? And I can kind of think, yes, it is going to happen. Let's go buy some baby clothes for our baby that we will have. And so that has been huge for me, just kind of thinking positively and saying, you know, these are the things that I need. What else do we need for our son or daughter for when they come home soon? And so that has been so helpful and something that has really kind of helped lift my spirits and help me moving forward. Sorry you guys have not seen videos for the past few days. I really am going to try to be better, but it's just, this is real life. And this is not some like scripted TV show where, you know, we pretend like things are not going well and then in the end everything turns out perfectly. Unfortunately, sometimes things do not go well, and things have not gone well for us for the past month or so, and it's been tough. And so some days, honestly, the last thing that I want to do is talk about it, and I've had to kind of give myself some slack with that because I'm so hard on myself of like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I need to put a video up, and when I don't get one up, then I feel like a failure. Even though I'm like, what am I going to say? Am I going to sit down and be like, yeah, life still sucks and I'm still really sad about what happened? And some days I just don't feel like doing that, and I feel like it's not beneficial to anyone for me to sit and dwell on kind of what happened. So moving forward, we are moving. We have a lot of things going on right now. We're moving still in Kissimmee. I'm actually still in the same place that we live at. It's just a unit that's like 20 units down or 12, something like that. And so we actually have both places until March 31st. So I'm going to be moving room by room and getting a room completely done, completely decorated. I think I'm going to start with the nursery. So I'm going to do some videos on that and kind of how I'm decorating. And if you're interested in a gender neutral nursery, you can definitely stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. When we post a video, when we post something on Instagram or Twitter, or even when we don't, I see all of your comments, and I see those of you who reach out. And trust me, in those moments when I have been so down, you guys reach out and say, hey, you haven't posted a video in a while. Are you guys okay? We're thinking of you. We're praying for you. We hope everything's going well. And that definitely lifts our spirits. And we just love you guys so much, and we hope to be sharing good news with you soon. We don't know anything right now. A lot of people have said, do you know something and you're just not telling us? We don't know we don't know anything. But that's kind of an update on us for now. But yeah, we love you guys. We will see you tomorrow. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. Here in Florida, it is starting to feel like springtime / summertime already. Yesterday and today it's been in the low 80s, which is amazing and definitely does something to your mind and your spirit too. I feel like on the days when it's sunny and pretty out, I definitely feel better about how things are going. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.